Tune in next Wednesday night, January 23rd. The Washington Wizards take on the Detroit Pistons. It's an Eastern Conference duel. It's the real deal.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting him way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down.
These plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
Pistons leading by 5. Monroe and Drummond there inside. And it's the dude. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. And it's Gray in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. No good from Chan.
Boy, he should have made that one. He had plenty of cushion between himself and the defender.
And then Henderson with the dunk. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
So it's Detroit now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Chan. Brooklyn with the rebound. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nets trail by 3. Here's Henderson. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Gray kicks to Stuckey. Dishes to Gray. The pass to Chan. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
You know what, guys? I mean, taking that shot in that kind of a situation shows you the kind of confidence he has in his hook shot.
Guys, we have to work the pick and rolls here, all right? If their big is showing at the shooter, then our big should be wide open at the basket. We have to make them pay.
Young's checked in for the Nets. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been over, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out full speed. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Hayward. Here's Lopez. Again, the Nets for 2. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Chan. Drummond with a screen on Hayward. Back to Stuckey. Monroe down low. Defended by Young. And that one's good. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Lowry dishes to Hayward. Back to Lowry. Henderson passes to Young. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. And it's Lowry penetrating to tie it up. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Feeds it to Monroe. Here's Chan. Out of bounds. Pistons ball. Detroit keeps possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Valentine passes to Stuckey. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Chan, and it's good. Good time running down on the shot clock. The Dudes got 12 points here in the second half. The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Lopez sets a screen for Lowry. It's blocked. Valentine passes to Stuckey. Here's the Dude, defended by Young. Drummond a screen. Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Lowry. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Stuckey. And the shot is good. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. There's the pick. Young with the steal. Lowry kicks to Hayward. Lowry dishes to Henderson. Doubled by Chan. Henderson passes to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining.
To take the lead. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Nets lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, defensively, they've played with high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen really are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them back, and I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. The dish to Hayward. Lowry kicks to Hayward. Back to Lowry. Here's the 3. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Chan. Out to Stuckey. Lets the 3 fly, and he gets the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Outside Lowry. Here's Hayward. No good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Valentine now recovering. Chan passes to Stuckey. And there's the pass to Chan. Shot clock at 6. A fader. Money!
That's been a great day for him. And remember, he gave him a huge performance their last time out as well.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
No room for mistakes right now.
Henderson dishes to Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward. The Pistons have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
.30 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Valentine. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Valentine. Shooting. Free throws.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Stuckey. They get it back. The kick out to Young. Money!
That is so.
9 seconds left in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Lowry. A three off the inbound. No good from three-point territory. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there to ensure that they're going to go home with the W.
And so it's Detroit with the W. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Dude.